Hello everybody. Oh, that's too low. There we go. Hello everybody. How we doing? Just need to check something real quick. Yeah, good. Okay. Cool. Just in time. About a bit of Mumsy. Have a good stream. Thanks, Kenny. I hope you have a nice time. I hope Mumsy is okay. So let me just close that because I don't need that running. Morning and evening. Hello, B. How you doing? So, who have we got? Who have we got? God, you guys got here quick tonight. Hello, Amy. Welcome in. Hello, Storm. Hello, Jobless. Hello, Down Under Base. I'll just call you Base, I think, if I can remember that. Hello, Felix. Hello, Parker. Kenny B. That's what notifications are for. It is, but a lot of people don't look at the notifications or even, you know, do anything about it. So I'm grateful. Don't mind me just playing some Warframe. Fabulous, fabulous. I hope Fashion Frame is going well for you. Failed to create backend session. Check your connection. Try again later. Excuse me. Excuse me, what? You didn't get the notification? Oh, well, hello, Garden. How dare you assume I'm not looking out for your notifications, Mr. Stitch? I make no such assumptions or assertions that anyone is ever looking for them. Turns out the Calervo grind was not worth it. Oh. Save's been ruined. I really hope it's not. Hang on, one sec. A lot of what I'm seeing says go back to desktop, start again. It's like, okay, let's see. This save better not be corrupted, or I am going to be very, very upset. I build my melees based on my shields because I get damage boost, but he has no shields. Ah. He's hoping to... I'm going to be a little upsetty spaghetti if it's broken. But I have had this happen before. I can't remember what I did to fix it. So much work down the drain. Yeah. Okay. Continue. Not going to celebrate till it actually loads in. It's not even going to look. Come on, baby. Hey. Okay. Thanks, B. Crossing everything. Actually, I might just build a stand for my new journal and maybe sketch in. Yeah, do it. That sounds like a cool little thing to do. So. Last time we were setting up Alumina, and I realized I had actually made a mistake in the planning for it. I had set these parts up as 2 rows of 3, but it needs to be 3 rows of 2, making the aluminum scrap. I was bracing for it to be busted. Glad your save is safe. Me too. Heart pounding a little bit.
Nifty! They are nifty. Them nifty gifties.
Storm, you crazy bastard. Thank you so much. 5 gift subs. One for OK Lacia. Nice. One for Kenny. Broken D-pad. Sag got one. Nice. And Yogi Bear. Cool. Gifty Bomb. Oh, look, some subs. Oh, dear. Did you just drop those? They must have fallen out of your pocket or something. Thanks, dude. I must lurk now, but have a wonderful time, gamer. Thanks, Felix. Have a lovely time lurking. And it begins. It begins with the power shut-off noise. How'd they get there? Oh, who knows? So, the second problem I ran into... Honestly, this problem will be solved once I have the next tier of belts, but for the time being, there's going to be 2 stations worth of coal coming in, and I need to convert it into 3 lines of coal. And 2 to 3 is really tricky with this game. This is not a good way to do it. I just want to put that out there. I know this is not a good way to balance these. Like, that one is being split, and that one is being split. So this is actually getting twice as much as either side. But... it means this middle one will fill up before those 2, and then the overflow will go to those, and it will eventually balance. And then once I have the better belts, I can get rid of that entirely and fix the entire problem. Really have trouble holding my subs, apparently. Yeah, I should get that looked into. But then each of those is then sending the necessary coal into these, and these tanks are sending the necessary... what's it going to be? It'd be too expensive. Yeah. Time to get my box of 1,000 plus connects to build a stand. Wow. Alumina solution. That's the stuff. That's the stuff. So. I've built all the network for the inputs. Like, this is going to be the... I haven't heard that name in years. Yeah, neither have I, actually. What is this? What is this coming in here? It's going to be the bauxite. Bauxite. Hello, Sia. How you doing? Welcome in. There's going to be bauxite. It's bauxite and water. So, next. Well, I suppose next is setting up the water supply, really. Not 1,000 plus anymore because you build a pirate ship. Still, I think under 1,000 you should be alright making a book stand. So we need 180 water per minute. Crap. Thought I would come say hi. Well, hello. I hope you're having a lovely day. That means for each row of 4, we're going to need 2 pipes. Okay. Hype train. I like those. Hi, Shelley. How you doing? Welcome in. I hope you have had a lovely day. Hey, thank you. That's very generous of you. 500 bits, Shelley. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. Connects train. Hell yeah. Oh, look, more train. Yeah. How about that? How about me? How's my day? My day's actually been okay. My day's been okay. Working from home, which is always nice. And it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. So, okay. So. Joke, I need it to level 2 to try to get an emote I really want? Oh, well. Allow me to be the vessel by which you achieve that. Thanks, Shelley. Always a dub to work from home. Absolutely.
Nifty! They are nifty. They're nifty gifties.
Storm, you mad lad. Thank you. Thank you, mate. Screw it, I'm going to listen to that on my PS4. Listen to what? Anyway. Water extractors. 120 per minute. Goodness, we're going to need a lot of these. They're going to need a lot of these. So, I like trains. That's what? Oh, that's a thing. Okay. So we need 180 times 4, 720, divided by 120, 6. Hey, Link. How you doing? Link, did you investigate virtual desktop yet? I'm waiting on you. Didn't see you'd started. Hello, oh, Pi, thank you so much for the sub. Ah, you're a gentleman. You're a gentleman. So we need 6 pumps just for these. So I'm going... Oh, no. Oh, no. But, oh, wait, no. We're producing water in those. Ah, right. Okay. This is where it's going to go to hell real quick. Real quick. Let me just get this started. So, right, so we only need 12 of those. Hello, Drop Bears. How you doing? So, Pi, we were saying, last time we were saying how, well, you were saying how this return part of the water that's going to be generated, getting it back into the flow, is going to be a problem. Now, I figured out a solution. And that is, I'm still going to have the water return, but I'm going to have it return. Everyone figures out a solution? This is probably a solution someone else has already figured out too. It's going to be very simple. Well, simple. I'm going to make containers, put all the water into containers, and then either unload the containers here and extra containers get synced, or just sync them all. I don't know what would be best. Since you can't prioritize pipes, which is frustrating, because if I could prioritize pipes, the other alternative is wet concrete. Ooh. Oh, I should look at that. Do I have that plan? Concrete. Does not appear that I have wet concrete. Gummy should build an all-out train station. I've got a lot of train stations. I love that that works. If you use valves, it sometimes works. Ooh. Pipes are such a problem in this game. I really hope they fix them. Because there's oil kind of nearby. There's oil up here, so I could use that oil to make plastic to make containers. But have you read the Pipe Bible? I have, and I have followed the Pipe Bible to the letter. It still doesn't work properly all the time. I don't know if that's me or the Bible, but the Pipe Bible is great. It's not perfect. Have you got iron containers? Ooh, let's see. What would it be? Plastic? I can't remember what they're called, so let's find it this way. Nope. What are they called? Canisters. Canisters. Thank you. Goodness me. Canisters. Okay. So. It does not appear that I have any other than the standard canisters. Alright, hang on. What, I've got a whole boatload of these just sitting here that I haven't touched yet. Just in case I ever needed them. Cheap silica, Caterium wire, plastic, AI limiter, fused quick wire compacted steel ingot, flexible framework, steel screws, rubber concrete, Katerian computers, insulated cable, coke steel ingot, iron wire, pure coated iron canister? Coated iron canister. Oh, copper and iron. Oh. Oh no, did you not get the one you wanted, Shelley? Oh. Well, thank you for gambling on me anyway. That's quite simple. Yeah, okay. That's super easy. There's copper and there's iron right near here. Cool. Okay. Easy. Easy peasy. That's what we're doing then. That's what we're doing. So, let's go back over to this. Rescan. Thankfully, didn't need to. But hello, Samuel. Sorry, it was steel one that I was thinking of. Still, this one's pretty good. This one's pretty good. So I'm going to take those, clear that, clear that, clear that. This does definitely also work, yeah. Alright, packaged water. Okay, this is going to be coated iron canisters. Alright. There and there. Yeah, it's a pretty good username. Samuel Snackson. Reading that, my brain read it as, "Are you staring? Respectfully, no." I bet that works too. Which means, oh, we only need 360 iron plate and 180 copper sheet. That's so easy. That's so easy. Okay, it needs more machines than I thought it did, but still, that's quite simple. He says, knowing that it's not that simple. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. That's going to be ingots. Or ignots. And some ignots. That's really not bad. I can get that out of 2 mines. 3 if I can make it a tier 3 mine. 1 if I can make it a tier 3 mine. But just 2 mines and 1 mine, and we're golden. Okay. So then we'll have these. We'll have this. It'll go to a packager. Then these will just send straight to a sink, because why not? Sink. Ah, where's the sink? There it is. Boom. Done. I am indeed staring, but not with an ounce of respect. Yeah, some people like that. So then I'm going to need 18 pumps, 2 lines to each lot, 3 pumps per set of 2. Okay, easy. Yes. 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 These need 180. 180 times 2 is 360. Divided by 120 is 3. So, yeah. 3, 6. Yep. Okay. Cool. Hey, 5-stream streak. Thanks, Parker. It's always really nice to see people coming back. Like, stream after stream. Okay, so each thing's gonna need 2 pipes. Parker got first. Well done. It's only been 25 minutes. Well done. Why is first 300 points? Why not? I want to make it so that you have to have been here. You know? So you earn 300 points just by following, and you earn 300 points per hour watched, I think it is. So, I don't know. I think that's a good spot to have it at. Okay, so now the outputs are going to be there. That's fine. The outputs can all go over that. That's easy. The inputs for these are there. So the inputs for the water. Yeah. Okay. I was going to run them underneath here. I suppose I still can. It's just going to be 2 pipes instead of 1. And where do we have it come from? Oh, ad break coming up in 5 minutes. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It doesn't even bother me. Oh no. Oh no, there's an art bot in my chat from YouTube. Hello. Hello Tech. How are you, mate? Now, do I have the pipes wrap around this side? And then they can just sort of come up and in. Oh, actually, no, better. Let's get rid of that. Don't need this. Yes, perfect. Okay, gonna need to fill this in with concrete just for the minute. You good? Oh, tech. I have something to show you real quick. There you go. Oh, I don't have my ta-da thing on my thing. Damn. I do have a ta-da sound effect, but it's not set up on my stream deck right now, which was silly of me. Doesn't bother me. Oh crap, you look at the play. Oh my god. Whoops. Whoops. Oh, thanks guys. So, this is what I wanted to show you, Tech. Looks like it bothers me? Nah, it doesn't bother me. Hello streamer, I am doing Paul Blart commissions. I thought you were off to see Mumsy. So, I'm going to have the pipes go there and then run under here and spread out to the other things. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. But if that's... Okay, so if it's 2, 4, 6, 8. I need a total of 8 pipes. Just to make it easy on myself. Do a Paul Blart impression instead. Hello, Sam. How you doing? Welcome in. Oh, I didn't put a buffer stop on there. That's very silly of me. So, pipes. Nope, not that one. I want that one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, there's going to be 2 here. So I'm going to want the very first one to be in row of this. So 1, 2. Okay. Ah, rocks. That's fine. We can work around that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8. Don't need those ones. Ad is starting in about 25 seconds, guys. I am just going to keep on going with this. You're really not going to miss very much. I'll try not to be entertaining during the ad break. No promises, though. Alright, so if they're there, then that one's going to be there and there. Perfect. That is right, isn't it? 1, 2. Yeah. Yep. Guess what? What, Parker? What? Tell me. I have absolutely no way of guessing. So go on. You like trains? Gum, so nice of you to name a train station after I was born. Yeah. Well, you were mentioning it last time. I thought, oh, why not? It's a bit of fun. We do still need to name a lot of other train stations. It's fine. Hey, Sam! You have been here 5 out of 5 of the last stream since you found me. That's very nice of you. Thank you. Okay, so where can this go? Because I want that to be straight. So we put it, yeah, there. Yeah, easy. Game, why would I want you to do that? Why would I want that? Thank you. Go home, game, you're drunk. Alright, so... Alright, we'll have the next ones here. No, wrong again, game. There. There. Just going to move these ones back a little bit. Just to keep it all nicely in line, you know. As these factories grow larger with more requirements, I think having neat pipeline networks is quite visually appealing. So, you two are going to come here. How far away can that go? Oh, that's good. That'll do right there. Gum, has it gotten to the point where I get special treatment because of how long I've been a fan? Because damn does it feel that way. You're visually appealing? Oh, stop. Tech, partly yes. Partly yes, because you've been here for a long, long time now, and I really appreciate that. But also, I want to make everyone feel involved and feel like they're part of this, you know? And that's why you all come here, to hang out and enjoy this. So I want everyone to feel special. And Tech, you've been following my antics for quite a while now. Watching your streams brings me immense joy. Aww, thank you. Yo, Gum, you should listen to Da Vinci's Notebook sometime. Don't trust the song names, they're misleading. Is that a band or is that an album title? So I've never heard of that. Other than, you know, Da Vinci's actual notebook. Boop. Boop. It's an artist. Okay, okay. I will check them out. Is there a specific song you would recommend listening to from them to get a general feel for what they do? And follow-up, could you put a YouTube link to that song in the music channel on my Discord? Hey, Kat, how you doing? Welcome in. Thank you very much for the 3 streams straight. That's awesome. I am special in 2 ways. Yeah, you have the tisms. Yeah. Okay, it's slightly too far away to connect, but that's alright. Speaking of connects, let's Bring these over. Stop it, game. Stop it. You know I don't want that. Why don't I just make it easier on myself and do this? I swear, sometimes I do things the hard way just so I don't have to think about it. Wait a minute. Oh, for goodness sake. It's wrong. I don't think it'd be okay to mention the name in chat as I said misleading. Okay, I see. I see. I'm very suspicious now. Wait. No, how did I do that wrong again? What the frickin' frickety frack? How are there 4 there and 3 there? What have I done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's what I've done. I've not built enough. There we go. We'll abbreviate it though, EP. Okay. I have a feeling I know what that means. But I will look them up after stream. So Da Vinci's notebook. Okay. There we go. Now is that close enough? Oh, it is. Oh, hell yeah. Plugs straight in. That plugs into there. Plugs into there. Plugs into there. Bexplore! Hello! Come on. Do the thing. Say the line, Bart. I love it. I love it. EP could be so many things and the cogs in my brain have never turned faster. What do you think it means? I'm genuinely curious now. I have a couple of ideas. I may be wrong. I think I'm probably wrong, and I'd rather not say it on stream if I'm right, so I'm just not going to say anything. But now, pipes. Oh, that looks so satisfying. Ugh, my god. How are you, Bex? How are you? I want to make these. Is that a good blue for water? It sure is. That's a very, very satisfying blue. Hello, garden. How are you? It's not what you expected, Pi? Or maybe I'm wrong then. Also, what the heck is happening? Every now and then, my character is just sort of careening off to the right and on a diagonal. Is my keyboard finally dying? This keyboard that I've had for... How long have I had this keyboard? 15 years. Can't believe I've been watching for 3 years now, I think. Yeah, that sounds about right, Tech. That sounds about right, because you found me from my my Astroneer playthrough on YouTube, and I started publishing that 4 years ago, give or take. Always thought that was a video recorder emoji until like 2 weeks ago I learned it was a hug emoji. Yeah, there's a bunch of emojis that work on Twitch mobile that aren't on Twitch browser. So if they're used on mobile, they show up like that on Twitch browser. We put an engine in the train? Well, yeah, I mean, without an engine, it's not really a train, it's a carriage. Oh, wow. Cat, you've been following me for 4 years, 3 months. Wow. Holy. That'll be the peanut I hid in your keyboard when I was at your house. Wayayora. And you know what? You know what? I wouldn't put that past you, Bex. I wouldn't put that past you. 1 month, 18 days. Nice, Parker. Nice. Hell yeah, buddy. Actually, that reminds me. Years ago at my previous office job, It was a miserable office, so my coworkers and I tried our best to make it a little less miserable by, oh, hell yeah, Bex. 4 years and 7 months. Got Twitch auto and followed a while ago. Yeah, I thought you'd been following me for longer than that, Parker. Thought you'd been following me for a lot longer than that. Like years at this point, I think. Yeah, so we would play genuinely harmless pranks on each other. Genuinely harmless. Things that would cost no money for anyone, not cause any like productivity shift, not get anybody in trouble. Just things that would make everybody laugh a bit, you know? And I may have slightly gone too far once with it. I got because you know like how wireless mice have got the little USB key? I got an extra wireless mouse and I plugged the USB key for it into the laptop of one of my co-workers at the back of it where he couldn't see the key. And I had the mouse in my desk drawer, and just every now and then throughout the day, I'd just reach into the drawer and just like move the mouse a little bit while he was trying to point at something. That brought me an unreasonable amount of joy. Just hearing him go, "What the fuck?" Eventually the jig was up when one day I just could not contain my laughter about it, and he turned around and was like, "What are you giggling about?" And I held up the mouse. He's like, "What's that? Why are you showing me that?" I went, "Look at your laptop." That was a good time. That was a good time. Oh, hey Panda. How are you? I made sure, I always checked what he was actually working on at the time, so I would make sure not to do it while he had any, like, important or sensitive documents open, and I never did it when he was talking to a customer. I only did it when he was, like, you know, getting set up for the day, or was just, you know, going between systems that we use, that sort of thing. Because I didn't want to actually cause harm, you know? It's so funny. Oh... Gum and his delightfully devilish plans. I'm a bit of a troll sometimes. Good morning, Panda. How are you today? Okay, so that needs to be along that line. Right there? Yeah. Doing okay, but a little under the weather, but getting better. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You sounded okay on your stream last night, but then, you know, you might not have been feeling the worst, or you may be on the mend. I don't know. Who doesn't like a bit of trolling? Yeah. Back when GTA Online first became a thing, and it wasn't filled with a bazillion different anti-aircraft weapons, and there was only like 1 or 2 aircraft that actually had guns, I got my hands on the Buzzard helicopter, and I would get on servers, just, you know, public servers, and I would just chase people with it as they drove down the freeway, and I would intentionally miss them with the rockets. I'd just fire the rockets so they, you know, exploded around them, and it was always the best when they were on an open mic, because then I could hear them screaming and cursing me out, and that was just fun times. Fun times. Oh, and when they introduced the, I think it's called the cargo bob into the game, into online, I would find a player who was sitting still in their car somewhere, and I would just pick them up with the cargo bob and deposit them on top of the maze bank. That was great. That was great. Because I remember early on, a lot of people didn't realize cars are basically invincible from any height. As long as you, like, land on the roof or the wheels or whatever, they will not break in online. And so they would then be terrified because they think, oh shit, I'm on top of the maze bank. What do I do now? I can't get down from here. But you could literally just drive off and be fine. But that gave me a lot of joy as well. Gum, have you got any other funny stories to share? I do, but it's difficult for me to just bring them to mind unless something triggers a memory. So if you've got like a specific topic, I'll see if I can remember something from that. Gummy appreciates all of us no matter how long we've been here. Exactly. Yeah, I appreciate anyone being here for any length of time. I just like to share my experiences with everybody. I get problems with my ears every so often when I get a bit stuffy, so I sound fine, but I'm quietly suffering. Aww. That's why I don't wear headphones often. Okay. 3 months to nearly 4 months. Nice. That's nearly a year. Feel like invading a small country. Well, you go. You go. You invade that small country. I believe in you. Right, so we're going to need, what was it, 18 pumps? 18 water pumps. Right. Oh, you know what? Instead of having them go over this, which would require more pumps, I could have them go around that way and around there. That'd probably be easier. All Gumstitch fans are equal, but some Gumstitch fans are more equal than others. Hey, not my words. If you like coffee, do it, Panda, do it. Panda, what's your go-to coffee? What's your coffee of choice? So I could do these diagonally over there. And then loop around here. And then bring them over to the water. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Oh crap, the water's not there. It's over there. Oh, maybe I actually do need to bring them up and over then. Definitely glad I found him when I did. It's been great slowly becoming part of the community. Yeah, you've been a welcome addition to the community. Very, very much so. Coffee of choice is Dr. Pepper. Hey, that's fair. That's a caffeine delivery system. It's ironic that I don't like coffee, yet I'm addicted to caffeine. That's not really irony, but it's What was that? Yes, that's Alanis Morissette's irony, yeah. Have you got any funny baking stories? Yes. I've been here since the save started. You have, B, actually. You did. You found me on the very first stream of this save. You did. And your input has been invaluable. You've educated me on a bunch of stuff while I've been doing this. Did I hear something hissing at me? Probably. It's irony because it rhymes. Ah, I see you're a fan of Alanis Morissette. If at a coffee shop I tend to get an oat milk latte, haha, that's my go-to, oat milk latte. At home I brew whatever beans we have through an AeroPress with a little oat milk. Nice. Flushy and bushy inside. Ah, see, you fit in perfectly. Educate. You did, Kang. You did. You told me about the nudge function and how it works, and I have used that extensively. Yeah, if it's a coffee shop, I'll get an oat milk latte or an oat milk cappuccino, depending on the coffee shop. What's that? Yeah, oh yeah, or an oat milk dirty chai. I'm a big fan of a good dirty chai. Don't know why, but I hate the taste of coffee. Way too bitter for my taste. I only drink it with a shit ton of sugar, and based on how much I add, it's better for me just to drink soda. Yes, B, you have repeatedly and loudly educated me on the benefits of hypertube cannons. Actually, I promised you I'd make one. I promised you I'd make one when you were next here. So, I guess we're gonna go make a hypertube cannon now, because I did promise you that. Parker, that's how I felt about coffee for a really long time. I was just like, why do people like this? It's just burnt water. Like, what's the appeal? But then I had a good coffee, And I had several more good coffees, and I tried it with oat milk. And yeah, now I'm a fan. Like, I'm not a fan of all coffees. I will not drink black coffee. That is way too bitter. That is just abhorrent. Like, unpalatable black coffee. But a latte, delightful. Utterly delightful. I was so happy when coffee shops started having oat milk. Yeah! It's such a better alt than soy. I cannot stand soy milk. Like, the flavor is okay, but the flavor at the back end and the texture are just really weird. And it's not for me. Oat milk is great. Oat milk is fantastic. Also, oat milk, the flavor of oat milk goes really well with coffee, which I found interesting. I think it's because it's kind of slightly nutty, slightly earthy, so it goes really well with the flavor of coffee. Let's talk about how much I prefer oat. Yeah. Girlfriend loves oat milk with coffee. I think we've had this discussion before, Pi. Yeah. Have no coffee shops in my area, so no latte for me. Latte's great. They're really easy to make yourself, too. I figured out how to make them at home. Coffee has zero effect on me, but... Oh, yeah, I remember that, B. Yeah, you're one of those... You're one of the tiny minority of people for whom caffeine has the opposite effect. You're a mutant. You're a mutant like me, only my mutation makes coriander taste like death. Like the weird dry aftertaste it has. Yeah, actually, now that you mention it, it kind of does have that. Tech, don't worry, I haven't forgotten. I used to hate tea, now I drink almost nothing but tea. Oh, that's fine. That's good. Tea's good too. What's coriander? In America, you guys call the leaves of it cilantro, and you call the seeds coriander. Here in Australia, and I think in a lot of other places, both the seeds and the leaves are just called coriander. Ground up coriander seeds, I can stand, but the leaves? Absolutely not. They are the most disgusting thing in the entire world. I've got that, I think it's 5%. 5% of the global population have got the mutation that makes coriander taste either soapy or outright disgusting. I don't mind it, I just don't see a use for it really. I can't taste a difference with it in my cooking. Usually you'd have it as a garnish more than actually in the dish. I think cooking it tends to, for people other than myself, dilute the flavor a bit. It damages the flavor, but for me, I can taste it in everything, and I absolutely hate it. Absolutely hate it. Anyway, sorry. Tech asked for a funny baking story, and I am trying to figure out... B, where did I say I was going to make the cannon? Was it at the home base? I think it was at home base, wasn't it? To get to there. Yeah. Okay. So, funny baking story. Okay, yes. Top of the headquarters, yeah. Don't think I try to make dishes look good, just taste good. Well, apparently coriander tastes good if it's a garnish on top of things. It's not just for looks, like it's for flavor. But you can keep that stuff away from me, thanks. So there was one time I was making a cake. I was making a cake for a co-worker's farewell party at a job I had forever ago. And the boss was like, hey, we don't really have the budget for a cake, but we've got the budget for a cake mix. Could you make a cake? I'm like, sure. Hi, Amy. How you doing? And I hadn't baked much at this point. I had done a bit when I was younger, but I hadn't done it for a while. And I got the ratios very, very wrong for the bicarb soda and baking powder, partly because those weren't necessary because they were in the cake mix. So I essentially doubled the amount of bicarb, and as a result, the cake expanded and broke containment. And I spent the afternoon cleaning the inside of the oven because it was full of cake. Uncooked cake. It was a bit of a mess. It was a bit of a mess. I haven't done that again. Because at the time, I didn't realize that that stuff was in the cake mix. I'm just like, hey, I know that cake mix needs this. What is the volume of this cake mix? This much. Cool. Then it's going to need this much baking powder and baking soda. Oops. Got me bad at following instructions? Not anymore. I was. Should I motorize one major wheel or 3 major wheels? There's 4 on each side. Also, it's the train I'm building. Well, it depends on the size of the train and how much load it's pulling. Is it a steam train? Is it a diesel? Is it electric? Okay. Alright. I reckon if we build the cannon up on here, and then I could... Oh, yes! Because we could have a lift. We'd have a lift up to here and build like... Yeah, this could be a platform for it. Ooh, I like that. I like that. It's not a real train. It's plastic and don't load. Well, probably motorize 3 major wheels because you'll get more traction, or more torque. But I don't know. I've never built trains with Kinects, so I don't know. I don't know how well it works. So B, I'm going to need to lean on your knowledge a little bit to make a cannon. I've not made a cannon. I've just made the boosters. Is it basically the same principle as the boosters? How do you fire yourself out of the cannon? Did you know you can replace the eggs in baking and a cake with mayo? There's a few things you can replace with a few other things in baking, which is really cool. Start with 1 and increase if needed. What, the wheels on a train? The wheels have rubber on them. I'll build the wheel set, see if it works with 1 wheel motorized, and try the others if not enough. I mean, if it's a toy train, it will probably need the torque of 3 wheels, but I don't know. Again, I haven't done anything with Kinects. I just remember with Lego trains, the more wheels you have powered, the more torque it has, and the better it is at actually moving. So my cannon is like 8 entrances all close together, then at the end, a little bit of a tube with a slight raise. Oh, right, of course, because I could just have them in a straight line. I don't have to have it as a loop. I could just have it as a straight line. Right. You can replace anything, doesn't mean it'll taste good. That's very true. But usually if you're replacing fat with fat and sweet with sweet, it usually works. Remember my friends and I did that as a school project back in high school and made the absolute best cake I've ever had. Yeah. Did the same as pie. Okay, so a straight line then. A straight line. Okay. Yeah. You ever done that? Partner Stitch has replaced eggs with mayo. There's a really good cookie recipe that I love that makes cinnamon cookies, and it uses pureed sweet potato. I think the sweet potato replaces... Doesn't it have brown sugar in it anyway, that recipe? Yeah, it uses puree sweet potato to replace a portion of the sugar and a portion of the flour, I think. And they come out so fluffy, so soft and so fluffy, and just... May I recommend building the cannon in a blueprint so you can put it anywhere? You may. My hypertube cannon is just a series of entrances with a final angling upwards to get you some verticality. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. In my head, for some reason, I was picturing it as necessitating a loop, but obviously that's not the case. So, and actually, you know what, Panda? Building it on as a blueprint first off is a really good idea anyway, because then I can figure out how to fit it up here. Loop system also works. Would it require a junction, and then just once you're nearly ready, you know, trigger the junction so it flicks you out. That's the only way I can think of making it work. Those sweet potato cinnamon cookie recipes you sent me that time was delish. Oh, you did make them. Oh, fantastic. Yeah, that's the recipe I'm talking about. They are phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Essentially centrifugal forces fuck you out at the end. Really? Oh, I see. Okay. Well, this seems like a better idea than making it a series. So, hypertube support. How many do we reckon? How many do you reckon? 5, 6, 8? Sounds incredible. I love cinnamon. Oh, Panda, I'll send you the recipe after stream if you like. It's a very easy recipe to make too. Eight sounds good. Now from my brief time creating hypertube boosters, doing that is not going to work, right? Will that work if I just have or do they need the little bit of spacer tubing in between each one? Maximum speed and power. All right, B. I promised you I'd make this, so you want it to be 8, it'll be 8. You've been... B, you've been waiting 41 streams for me to make this. I think you need a little tube but not connected. Pretty sure they need the tube connector. Okay, because I have found when doing the boosters, if I don't have the little bit of tube connecting them, you just fall out of it. So let's do that. Pretty sure they need the tube connector. Yeah. May not be able to motorize 3. Don't have the gears. I think 2 will be able to... Oh, go for it then. Go for 2. Okay, so what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4. This thing's getting very big. You gonna let me do that, game? Oh, it'll let me do that. Hang on, I can make this more compact then. It's so finicky. Yeah, so there will be a testing phase. There will be a testing phase. You need to make a bit, then delete a bit. Okay. Well, let's see how we go, eh? Transport, tube, boop. Okay, so it's let me do that. It's let me do that. I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to try. Ah, no. It's not what I want. No, that. What's that? 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Okay. How do you work out how much mayo to use? I think with the fats in a cake, it's mostly 1 for 1. Because you can also replace it with oil, like olive oil. And that's usually a 1-for-1 replacement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see how much power we get out of 6. Just got to put something here to catch me. One egg weight of mayo, pretty much like the volume of one egg, which like 70 grams or something, 60 grams, 70 grams, whatever they are, that much in mayo usually. Hey, this is Link. Oh, thank you for the biddies. How you doing? 1-for-1, which is roughly 3-ish tablespoons of mayo per one egg. Yeah, there you go. So it's, yeah, basically 1-for-1. How are you, Mrs. Link? How's your day going? Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Still sick? Oh, I'm sorry you're still sick. I hope you're on the mend, though. How am I? I am doing very well, thank you. I'm doing very well. Oh, okay. It's not going to let me power that externally. How do I test it then? Is it okay? Link's taking good care of you? Good. I'm glad Link is taking care of you. That's very good. I suppose I just need to save it, plonk it down somewhere and test it. Yeah, save blueprint and build it? Yeah, okay. Well, let's do that. Prototype. Prototype. Cannon. Save. Alright. Blueprints. Prototype cannon. It's good a spot as any. Where have I got power? There. Come here, you. There we go. Okay. Prototype test number 1. Prototype. Prototype cannon. Save the blueprint and bring it out the world then. Yeah. Hey, that works. That works. That got quite a lot of speed. Okay. Lovely. I love baking. My first few attempts at baking bread were kind of disasters. They'd either turn out completely raw in the middle, or like over kneaded, and just not good. So let's get rid of. Actually, no, leave them for the testing purposes. So. How much space is that taking up? 1, 2, 3. That could very easily be placed up there on the roof. That's really good. Brown bread is my absolute favourite bread. So far, I've tried making rye bread and it was okay. I need to practice making rye bread. Generally, I make variations of just white bread or focaccia. Love focaccia. Focaccia was one of those things that I tried multiple times before I finally found success, and once I found success, oh. Prototype cannon, no. Protogen cannon. Might want to tube at the end that arcs up to give you some lift. Yes, B, yes. I just wanted to do a speed test first on a flat plane. Now we're going to do the rest of it. There. Like that, yeah? Yeah? Or maybe a little closer to give us more of an angle. Oh, it doesn't like that. It doesn't like that. Oh dear. Oh dear. That's fantastic. Oh, there we go. What do you reckon, team? I don't think that's gonna clear that mountain, so we try again. Like, you're an invalid shape. Maybe like that. That should do it, yeah? Have you made soda bread? No, I haven't made soda bread yet. I should, though. Sourdough bread is good. From what I've heard, it takes a lot of practice to get it right. Yeah, that's another one that I haven't tried yet. You like baguettes? I've got a really good baguette recipe. I've made some nice baguettes. Not big, not traditional gigantic ones. We also don't have an oven big enough for that, but you know, big enough. All right. Okay. No, not you. You. Cannon. Cannon. Protogen. Save. Okay. Test the second. Crying gluten-free. Aww. Gluten is in all things that are good. Just like dairy. Just like dairy is in all things that are good. It's always bitterly disappointing. Blueprint. Cannon dash protogen. This isn't where it's staying. This is for testing purposes. Sourdough is intimidating to start. Yeah, that's why I've never tried to make it. Yeah. Mum is too. Dairy-free. It's fun to make meals for both of us. Oh no. Where have I got power connected in here? I've got power in here somewhere. Well, I'm doing this the lazy way just for now, because this is testing phase. This is testing phase. Yeah, we're gonna make sure it works. We might need to add more boosters, but we will see. Also, which direction are we pointing it? We're pointing it due south. Oh, due south is perfect. Oh, hell yeah. Whoops. Wait, Gum, did you rename the prototype cannon to Protogen Cannon? Cannon dash Protogen, yes. Because I like that name. Whee! I think it needs more boosters. It needs more boosters. That's not going to get us the whole way there. Okay, we need more boosters. Slide jump into it for extra speed. Oh, yeah. Okay. You made a cannon. I did, Kenny, because I've been promising B that I would make one for literally forever. And I double promised them last stream that the next stream they were here, I would actually make it. So, here we are. Were you not supposed to do so? Were you not opposed to... No, I wasn't opposed to doing it. I just hadn't been bothered. That's all. Just had not been bothered to do it. Does it make you a cannonball? It sure does. Or a pioneer ball. Cannon pioneer? Cannoneer? A gumball. Ha 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 ha. Alright. Okay, so we're going to place it there, and the other end is going to be there. Ah, I can't fit another one on the blueprint. Oh, yes, I can. Oh, I can. Oh, how about that? Or maybe not. Nah, okay. Well then. How many spaces is that? One. Hang on. From here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 9 spaces. 9 spaces. Do. What do we reckon, guys? You reckon that's enough? I think that's enough. Now it's enough. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright. You're in the way, buddy. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, this is the last one. This is the last one. This is fine. Stacked a bunch of slices of pizza one time and started tilting to the right, and it was the Leaning Tower of Pisa. It's good. I like it. It's enough if you double this. You could save the booster section so you can repeat it, then add the end tube after. You could save the booster section so you can repeat it, then add the end tube after. Oh, save this. Like, save this as a separate blueprint. I'm this far into it now. I think I'm this far into it. I'll just continue like this. Okay. Now we have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Up. Upsy daisy. There. Need more entrances. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Entrance. Dip. 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 So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That should get me there, surely. Surely. Save blueprint. Will this cannon let you run away from your sins? Won't any cannon? One way or another? No. Predator. Any problem can be solved with the correct application of cannons. Exactly. Boop. Okay. Here we go. Just checking ad break is not about to start. Oh, it actually is in like 10 minutes, but it's fine. It's fine. Join. Thump. Oh yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. And then I could just gentle application of my booster pack, my jetpack. And that gets us here. Ta-da! Amazing. Amazing. Can't believe I got you to name the Hypertune camera after part of a community that I'm in. The finest way to travel. I still maintain trains or Hypertube things are still better because you get to experience the scenery. Uh-oh. Welcome to the chat room. Have I lost internet? Chat, have you been hyperdosing him with fuse fake outs? They sure have. They sure have. Okay, no, still live, still connected to the internet. That's good. That's good. You can hear me? Good. Thanks, Bex. Okay, what was I doing before I went and built a hypertube cannon? Water. I was getting water. Right. Right. You're all still here. Fantastic. Thank you so much. Ooh, hello. Water? I barely know her. Oh, Sam. Oh, Sam. You fit in so well in this community. Oh my god. Sam, have you experienced any of us saying that? Have I said it and not meant to at some point, or is that just something straight off the cuff from you? Because I've got a story for you. Oh man, that's amazing. Okay, how many of these did I need? 18. 18 water pumps, right. Can you just make like a giant statue kind of thing in this? I could if I could be bothered. Can't say I've ever heard it here, actually. Okay, so, Sam. Sometime in Bex, I want to say 2023, Bex started making that joke anytime she could on her streams. Anytime she could. And it became a bit of a thing within Bex's community. And by extension, anyone who was in her community who was also in other people's communities, it became a thing. People would just, you know, say, Jumper? I hardly know her. It just became a thing. And then, no, it's not your fault, Bex. You are where it started, but it's not your fault. And then while Bex was in Australia last year, I got to meet Bex, which was lovely. Bex and I hung out for a while along with Quinesta and Daneski. They came over here for 5-6 days, and we all hung out. I took them around Sydney. It was a great time. The whole time they were here. By that point, Bex was trying really hard to stop saying that, and it got to the point where every time she said it with less and less conviction and more disappointment in herself, in her voice. While the three of them were here, Danny and I made it our mission to say it as often as possible, for as frequently as possible when it made no sense. It was great. It was so funny. It was so funny. It was one of the highlights of the trip, I think. So that whole, I hardly know her thing has been a big part of multiple communities that I am in and that Bex is in for a while now. So, yeah, let's line them up here. We're going to need a lot of pipes. Yeah. Yeah, 3 pumps per pipe. Yep. Okay. You were trying so hard not to say it, Bex, and it was like it was completely out of your control. It would just happen. And she was so upset every time it did. And Danny and I did nothing to help with that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cannot be nudged. Excuse me? Cannot be nudged? I beg your bloody pardon. Okay, so that's 8. And how many did I need? 18? Yeah, 18 total. Okay. And like, Danny and I would say it after the most stupid stuff. So Bex would say something like, all right, so where are we going to dinner tonight? And Danny and I would look at each other and we'd both say in unison, dinner? I hardly know her. It's like, so we go to the Blue Mountains today? Blue Mountains? I hardly know her. So stupid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Piffle, hello. How are you? Now, have I made a rod for my own back by having them all this close together? I have a feeling that I have. Gumstitch, I hardly know her. Exactly, Tech. Now you're getting it. You take it from a bad joke to a joke that doesn't make sense. It elevates it, clearly. I'm doing great, Piff. I'm doing great. I hope that you're well. Have I made this impossible for myself? No? Maybe? Hardly know her. I actually know her quite well. Tech, I hardly know her. Now you're getting it. The less sense it makes, the funnier it is. Okay, okay. I could set this up. So each set of 3. Because, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Be 6 pipes. 6? Weren't there 8? May have concocted a really mean action ban. Ooh, do tell, Kenny, do tell. What have I done? What have I done? There should be 8. Oh, I know what I've done. I know what I've done. Action ban? I hardly know her. If I'm telling, I'm doing it. Oh, for me. Oh, I thought you meant for your streams. Okay, yeah, tell. It'll be funny. 180 and 180. Oh, so it's 2 pumps. It's 3 pumps per machine. So that actually means I need 3, 6, 9, 18, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. I actually need 26. Ah, but, Kenny, mouse movement is external to the game, not internal. Before I move, discuss. Cowards. All right. I'll tell you what. I'll give it a go. Clicks are still allowed? Okay. We are going into an ad break in less than a minute. So when we come back from the ad break, I'm going to go to the bathroom, fill up my water, etc., etc. When we come back from the ad break, I will start that 5-minute action ban where I'm not allowed to move the mouse. This is going to be interesting. You may do all your mousing now. Yes. Thanks. But why does it think I need... Oh, because it's dividing those pumps amongst everything, not just the sets, and there's extra. Okay, I'm gonna have to make more pumps then. I'll make this work. I'll make this work. I'll make this work. So I'm gonna need more pumps. What did I say? That's 18 to there. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I need 24 pumps. Anyway, ad break time. We'll be back. Hello, everybody. Hello, Lazy. Thank you so much for the raid. How you doing, man? How was your stream? Okay, not moving the mouse. Gum should make some new special roles on the server for people who've spent a specific amount of time in the community. I could make like badges or flares or something, but I don't know how long we're even going to be using Discord for. That's good, mate. Having a lovely evening. I hope you had a good night too. And go. All right. To set the scene for Lazy and for Lazy's raiders, I am not allowed to move my mouse for the next 5 minutes. So, I'm not even going to touch it. I'm not even going to risk it. Don't quite know how... Hey? I don't quite know how I'm going to get anything done, but... we'll try. Best to keep building. How? How build? How build when no can look? I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try really hard. Because I do need more water pumps. Loophole partner Stitch can move the mouse. She's not gonna help me. She'll delight in seeing me fail this task. Alright, so I've got 18. I needed 24. I need 24. Do I risk... You only specified a peripheral? True. Very true. Let's see if this even works. You can use Luna to push the mouse. Hey! She'll hate that. Let's see if the PS5 controller will even work with this game. No. Probably I had to boot the game up with this connected. Okay. So that's not an option. That is not an option. I was wondering if you'd figure it out. I did, but it's not working. So, I'm going to very carefully... Okay. So I can still move my mouse wheel. And... Actually, I want to delete this row. Okay. I am holding the mouse so tightly. Lazy, what were you streaming tonight? I did see you go live, but I was unable to join. And it was something I've not seen before, I think. Okay, that's those. Now we turn that off. Now we go over so we can grab. And we rotate. Unbeatable. Okay. And what is that? Okay, so we're going to build it like there. Yeah? Yeah. Maybe. Yes? Right. Right. Come on. Come on. Come on. Right. There. Cool. Very confusing rhythm game. Ah. Honestly, I have no idea. You don't know if you beat it? That's very funny. That's actually very funny. Come on. Come on. I saw the ghost in the right spot. Where? Oh, there it was. There. Yep. This is bloody impossible. This is bloody impossible. Oh my god, cute! I saw you using a new derp cat for the YouTube thumbnail. Yes. Absolutely. It was the first thing I did. I'm like 8 hours in and have zero idea about the story, to be honest. Oh. Does it have a story? Okay, 37 more seconds. 37 more seconds. If I could just build one more water pump. Come on. Come on. I saw it was in the right spot just once. It was in the right spot. Oh, hey, what? This isn't working. Kenny, I can't believe that you've done this. My hand is cramping as well. I just got to last another 5 seconds. 2, 1. Okay. I think so. A viewer tried explaining it somewhat, but I was just getting more confused. Okay. It's one of those, huh? Do you think it's intentionally confusing, or just like needs a bit more time or something? Is it full release? Is there a synopsis for the plot? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. How many did I need? 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I need 24, so 2 rows of 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good job waffling most of the time. Thanks. I tried. I tried to do things. I genuinely did. You can get water extractors to grid snap. I have been trying to get them to grid snap, but at least I've got them here. At least I've got them snapping to each other. No clue when I'm having fun. Well, there you go. As long as you're having fun, that's what matters. Just place foundation below the water surface. Ah, that makes sense. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Have another one. Have another one. Kenny, you've probably got a lot of channel points too, so you can probably absolutely punish me. How's the rest of your week been, Lazy? I haven't been able to catch you much this week. Right, okay, so it's going to make 8 pipes. There has to be a really super neat way of doing this. I'll show you how I did it at my factory sometime. Yeah, that'd be good. I think I know. I think I've done it before. I'm gonna put those there. This is gonna be for the pipe connectors. I'm just gonna do that. Touch nothing that involves metal or metals. Building counts. So when you say touch, do you mean like I can't land on them like this? Or I can't touch them as in I can't even construct things? Hello, Dr. Marmot. There's a good name. How you doing? Welcome in. It's been good having some connection issues, but that's what happens when you live in the sticks. So that's still going on, is it? That's frustrating. Now, where have I got these? Are they touching? Not quite. If the building has a plastic part, you can land on that part. Okay, so literally touching. Literally touching. Okay. Good, making myself air fry chicken and rice in the rice cooker. Nice. Very nice, very nice. Is that one of those combination air fryers and rice cookers? Because those things are fantastic. Anything too intensive is setting my bitrate down the drain. Oh, that's a shame. That's a real shame, dude. This is one banging meal. Yeah, sounds like it. Separate, sadly, though both OBH Nordica. Okay. At least Brad loyal. Yeah, fair enough. Look, whatever works for you, right? Whatever works. Connectors. Oh, it's not quite at the right height. Bugger. Bugger and blast. Is that going to be at the right height? I should have checked before I committed to all this. And that's too high. Grand. Can we split the difference? Yes. Yes, we can. Let's do test fit. Ooh, that's pretty close. That's close enough. That's close enough. Yeah. Okay, so I need to replace all of this. With the right ones. Oh, hey, Dr. Marmot, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. Did you come in with the raid from Lazy, or did you just find me organically? Upload is 10 megabits per second. Oh. Construction sound for the foundation's a bit crunchy for me. Yeah. It's sounding a bit crunchy for me too. I'm starting to suspect that either Sound Alerts is responsible for this, or actually I'm gonna mute Sound Alerts. I'm gonna mute Sound Alerts just for the moment. It's sounding crunchy for me too. It might be my audio drivers need updating. But let's see. Let's have a listen to this. That sounded okay on my end. Did it sound crunchy then? Can hit 18 upload, but that's the stability that's the problem. Yeah. Sounded fine. Okay, I think it's Sound Alerts then. Because Sound Alerts has been distorted for a while now, so... And I keep meaning to move all of my actual Sound Alerts to my stream bot instead of using Sound Alerts. I just keep forgetting to do that. Now unmute Sound Alert. Actually, that's a good point. Let's try that. Unmute Sound Alerts. Unmute Sound Alerts. Okay, here we go. It sounded okay. How did it sound on the stream? That was fine. Interesting. Okay. Maybe it is my drivers then. Just love intermittent tech problems. They're always the best. Always the best. It's so easy to diagnose intermittent problems. Might be a bandwidth issue somewhere in the crunch. It shouldn't be, but it could be. It did it again. No stream without the scuff. Exactly. Okay. I'm gonna mute Sound Alerts again. And just remove it entirely, and we'll see what happens over a longer period of time. More science. Actually, curiously, if it's doing that now, how's the stream on YouTube? Holding steady. Okay, cool. So that's not indicative of another problem, which is good. That's really good. A big build did it. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, we will continue. We will continue. After stream tonight, I will, whoops, didn't want to do... I am pressing all the wrong buttons. Yep. I'll check out my just did it again. Fantastic. Well, I don't know what the problem is then. It's probably audio driver related. So I'll update drivers after the stream. It did it on the pipe junction. Fantastic. Love that. Love that so much. Actually, no, I didn't want to start Minecraft. Close that. Close that. Turn that off. Yeah, turn that off. Gotta love diagnosing technological issues. Yeah, NVIDIA sabotages the consumer market. I wouldn't put it past them at this point. I did hear some crunchiness earlier. I'm not hearing it anymore. But if you guys are still hearing it, then it's clearly still an issue. But, okay, device manager. Let's do it live. Let's do a driver update live. Nothing could possibly go wrong. Okay, digital audio device. Stream microphone. Nope, 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 nope. No, none of those. Ah, sound card. Okay. Drivers are in use, it'll demand a reboot. It probably will, yeah. Just remember to do custom install and fresh install so it deletes the old drivers. Yeah, I'll do that after stream. I'm not going to do it now because that will demand a reboot. So we won't do that now. Because, I mean, I'm only streaming for another half an hour or so, so I'll do it after. Do it after. It's generally recommended, Kenny, yeah. It's not something I always bother to do, but it is recommended. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good, good. These ones are quite close to this. I reckon we could fit it in. I reckon we could fit it in. Yeah. This is gonna work. This is gonna work. This is good. This is good. This is good. Yeah, for graphics drivers, it's definitely recommended to do a fresh install of the drivers. Audio drivers, it's not quite so... Are these not in the middle? Oh, they're not. Hang on. With audio drivers, it's not quite so necessary, but it's usually advisable to start fresh. You're less likely to have issues. That crunch was bad? Oh no. Why? Why? Oh, I heard it then. Oh shit. I've not got anything doubling up. Gotta get some sleep, so I suppose, but it's been fun as always. Have a great night all. Thank you very much, Sam. Thanks for popping in. It's been lovely to see you. See you next time. What if I close that? Have I got anything running that doesn't need to be running right now? Close that. Anything else that doesn't need to be running right now? No, okay. Now I've only got running the things that need to be running. So let's see. I heard it. I heard it still. The thing that I hate most with audio stuff is when Windows decided to futz with the volume levels I've set for the different apps. Yes! God, that annoyed me. Microsoft. My computer. Leave it alone. I bought your operating system. Now go away. You are no longer needed.